Social media.
Pound down, just let pound down. Pound down, just let pound down. I get shorty too, man.
4,500.
It's your boy River Levi.
We got a video to talk to you about today about Kiera Jones nasty ass, or hot pants ass, right here sleeping with everybody that she come across.
She ain't do all that now. First of all, let me say it first. Hashtag Pound Town, free to Kiera Jones, man. They got her locked up right now for having sex with an inmate from Memphis, Tennessee, man. She was a 20-year-old correctional officer working inside a men's facility, and we don't know the full story, so we don't know the whole story, but we do know as of Wednesday that just passed, she's still locked up. She's been held on $5,000 bond.
But you don't need 10%, you know what I'm saying? If you know people, you could get lower than that. So $500, you know what I'm saying? You probably get out. But let's keep this bit 100 real quick. She 20 years old. She young. She a G. She young, right? Working in an all-male camp.
Yeah.
Where these dudes, guess what? Be working out. I'ma tell you how slick these dudes are. You ready for this?
Bring that shit.
The most bad body, ugly ass, messed up nose, face, wide back type of woman. No disrespect. I'm just trying to give you a visualization.
Because y'all all beautiful.
I'm just trying to give you a visualization, right?
Still beautiful.
A woman that looked like a linebacker is what I'm trying to tell you. The inmates in J1, our dorm, we had was she a sergeant? I think
she was a sergeant. She was a sergeant.
What was her nickname, bro?
Damn, I forgot like
Kim K.
I do remember. I was thinking about the other one.
Not
Kim K. I was thinking about the other one. Okay,
Officer Leandry.
I was thinking about Tennessee.
But listen, these ratchet, messed up looking officers is Nicki Minaj, Kim K. No lie, these real nicknames that inmates use to give to these females to make them feel better. And they in their face, hey, how you doing? Treating them nice. And it might be a situation where not too many women, get a lot of attention. Well, you're around a bunch of dudes that's trying to give women a whole lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? So what you expect?
I'm going to put this out there. I got to give the congrats and the salute to the dudes who was able to finesse a female from prison, an officer, to have relations with them, because I don't care what nobody say. That take a lot of sauce. Because you have all the odds stacked up against you. You an inmate, you look dirty, you look nasty, and all this other stuff. You like the whatever you want to call it. But they have enough finesse and sauce to do it, so I applaud these guys. But my first question is, and the real question, just because a female or male sleep with an inmate consensual, should that shit be a felony charge?
I don't personally believe it should be a felony. That don't even make sense.
This was our views, but I don't think that should be a felony.
To just to have sex with someone? I understand the sexual predator shit. I understand the grape stuff. I don't understand the two grown people consensual and listen, this happens. How much? How much does it really happen, bro?
I ain't even gonna say you, mommy, because I don't want them to, so we're gonna leave that one alone.
Listen,
I guess you know.
This isn't rare, is all I'm gonna say.
It ain't.
It's not a rare situation. But in Florida, you lose your job behind it.
That should be it. And that should be the only consequences. Hey, you're not qualified for this job. Just lose your job. But they got this girl sitting in jail facing the felony charges, bro, of whatever the charge called, but she's facing felony charges. I don't know what the charge could fully carry, but a felony charge.
On top of this, I don't know her, so I'm not saying her specifically, but the people that I've dealt with, yes, convicted felons don't have all their marbles lined up, right? We're not the sharpest tool in the shed or whatever the toolbox, however the sayings go. We're not. We decided to break the law because we thought it was okay. We was going to get away with it as long as it was taking care of our family or whatever the case was, right? Mm-hmm. But correctional officers get hired out of high school
easily.
And we're not talking about the brightest people here. They don't go through no psychological type of tests where are they capable of having a job where they control power over people? So a lot of them start power tripping because they never been in a situation like that. A lot of them also, their training, bruh, they show like not race rights, rights against inmates and police.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They show like their training is crazy.
It's weak. From this is when my talk.
Anybody could be a correctional
pretty
officer.
much. This was from my talk to from certain officers who told me the training has went from here to really no training at all. Anybody can come on, and another point to make is this from experience. From me seeing this, they will hire these same females from the hometown that these prisons are at. So a lot of these females even know the dudes that's at these camps. They might have been their high school crush, or they might have had something going on the streets. Like, it's really crazy. And we got a picture of the girl, and we seen the girl, and she would have been an exact target.
Bruh,
for this.
When I ended up getting in trouble, and I was at FSP main unit, and I got switched to FSP West unit, right? So when I got over there, bro, there was an inmate messing with a sergeant, a female sergeant. And they were both the same age, right? This literally what he's saying. He knows this woman, they're from the same town, the same little town. She's married though, but guess what? He grew up beefing with her husband. They always had trouble. Why? Because he was I don't know if he was a jock or nothing like that, but he was the goody-goody at the high school, and he was a troublemaker his whole life. He ended up in prison, and her husband ended up as a correctional officer, you know what I'm saying? And guess what happened? He knew from the streets that her husband was whooping her, bruh. So he took advantage of stepping to her like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I know what's going on. Your homegirl, my homegirl. I heard what happened. That's messed up. Blah, 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 blah. If you need to vent, go ahead and get it off your chest. And guess what it did? Opened up so many doors. And they ended up fighting. He took off his belt and said, on the rec yard, bro. When I first got FSP West Unit. And they shipped him. Because they knew what time it was. He had a relationship. It's called an inmate staff relationship.
That's our penalty, not our, but inmate penalty. If you get caught dealing with an officer, you just pretty much get shipped, probably a little bit of confinement time, I think 60 days, and that's really it.
And he didn't even care. He had like 6 months left, bro. So you know he about to go home and be with this woman. You feel me?
But I don't think it should be a felony, though, man. And this is the second question that I had that I know a lot of y'all feeling cap about, especially y'all females. If you was a CEO or a correctional officer, do you think you can be seduced by an inmate? I know y'all go like, oh hell no, and all this, but I'm gonna keep it real as a man. If I work in a female facility,
I'm gonna tell you something too though, bro. Another real example to real life what happened. I know a dude, older, it was an older correctional officer, husband passed away, lonely, miserable. Guess what? Somehow, some way, they created a relationship. He ended up chopping it up, fighting with it. He and the officer, what's it called? Not the control. What's it called in the officer booth? The officer booth. So he in the officer booth in the dorm. There's 2 wings in the dorm. You got J1 or J2, N1 or N2. You know what I'm saying? It's 1 or 2. It's 2 dorms. In the middle is the officer booth. They can see both sides. Mm-hmm. He up there hanging out. He become a house man. He chilling with her. Guess what though? When he get out, he put a ring on her finger, bro. She quit her job. They got married and moved, bro. So like real life, I know you looking at it like, he's scum of the earth. Oh, he ain't nothing. Oh, blah 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 blah. But then you couldn't find out. Majority of these people are who, bro? Baby daddies. Majority of these men got baby mamas.
So somebody been sleeping with them, because I was one of them. I was definitely a baby daddy while I was locked up. So somebody sleeping with them. But that is crazy because sometimes I know that case, another case to where this particular inmate was messing with this food service lady, and then when they actually got out, they moved them together. She quit her job, and they pretty much made it happen together. But I do know of a lot of cases to where it don't still work like that. These dudes just in it for the right now, trying to finesse you out that twat, trying to finesse you out that bag, and to finesse you out to do certain things for them. You know what I'm saying? They look down on these chicks. You gotta understand, these females and these dudes spend countless of hours together, sitting there talking, hanging out.
So them officers be working double shifts, triple shifts.
All day.
It's already like a...
And they underpaid, so half of them don't really want to even do their job, so they'll get like literally inmates to control, you know what I'm saying, patrol the area for them. And dudes take advantage of that. Now, they really want a little bit of food, and you know, it get a little further. It's all a psychological game, and it goes down. It goes down.
The females like that I know were kind of, it's crazy to say it like this, but it's the truth. The female officers, it's the men that they're looking for a certain type of female officer. They're looking for the ugly chick. Yeah. They're looking for the bad
targets. The easier targets.
If you
easier targets.
Obese, they're looking for you.
Even the older ones, older ladies.
Yeah, you get a job in there and they running down. They first quarter, cause they already know
they gonna get attention that you seek, that you probably not getting on the outside. They can get that attention. You gotta remember, some of these dudes in prison, they all ain't scum. These dudes was the dudes on the streets. They had that bag on the streets. They was that guy. You know what I'm saying? So they got some sauce. You know what I'm saying? So come on now, but that lead.
I'm gonna tell you something I always known from being like, you know, I remember the first time I've been arrested, I was 11 years old, and it's been on ever since. Until I just got out, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna switch it up completely. You feel me? I'm going entrepreneur. I'm going health and fitness. You know what I'm saying? I switched my whole the people I surround myself with. So I'm gonna tell you, bro, that I forgot where I was going. Go ahead. That's the alcohol. Y'all don't drink.
I forgot I was going to. I think I'm on track right now, man. But now I want some real shit. Like, what you think about putting females working inside of male institutions and vice versa? You know what I'm saying? That's a hard seduction. It ain't that easy to just escape out of it, man. It ain't that easy to say no, especially when this dude gained your trust and y'all chopping up and y'all hanging it out. Me personally, I don't think it should be no segregation. I think it should be okay for them to work there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta think, a lot of these towns that these prison facilities are at, this is the thing that's bringing money to this town. They're in the middle of nowhere. Majority of the prisons in Florida, they are
nowhere
in the country.
Towns this big.
Yeah, it's this their only source of income. You know what I'm saying? Other than police trying to pull people over for speeding and getting tickets, because there ain't a lot of money coming to this town. So what do they got to do? Find government jobs, and this is one of the best ones to get.
Oh, yeah,
all the benefits. Officer Corso, I think her name is Corso, Officer Corso. She told me they got the best 401ks, pensions, they got the best dental, best health, all their benefits. So you coming from a town where you ain't got a whole lot of jobs, but you could go get this job and have the best of everything. They do it. They put their life on the line, because guess what? Some of these camps is they taking officers out of it. You know what I'm saying? So
they turn. But to go back to the question, does this happen a lot? I'm gonna answer the question straight. A whole bunch. It goes down on a basis. So I don't really think personally it should be a felony. It should just be lose your job, a write-up, suspension, transfer, something like that. You just not cut for the job. But that, in my opinion, should not be a criminal.
But could you imagine though, going on a date with your people, you know what I'm saying? You do a double date, a triple date, and everybody like, yeah, so how'd y'all meet? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I done met this bitch in prison.
But now you do have some officers that I know personally who had dudes on the streets. Like literally dudes on the streets, but they was messing with dudes behind bars. So imagine meeting that dude on the street with your chick working in the inmate. Oh, better question for you. Since you've been there, you've been to this level, just like me. Could you date a chick that worked inside the prison system?
I would never. No disrespect. I couldn't do it. This is why. Because I believe in a higher power, right? And I believe that people sin, regardless, whoever it is. Yeah, we might have did worse crimes than everybody else, but I'm a sinner like everybody else, right? So this my thing. So I wake up one night and I'm going to the bathroom. It's this dude. He like this. Born like this, naturally swole, ripped up, tatted down. All the female officers is messed up by this inmate, bruh. Like, just pretty boy swag. The females love this man. He young, sauced up, clean, fresh. The females bring him outside food, all types of stuff, right? So listen, I go to the bathroom. It's probably like, it's late. It's like 1:32 in the morning type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissed. I see him. He coming out the mop closet. Now, he a gang member, so I'm thinking he doing something with a weapon.
Gotcha.
You feel me? He's not. He's not at all. So he walking past me. What's up, bro? What's up? You feel me? Because one of his brothers is my close homeboy from Jacksonville.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's up, bro? Use the restroom. Go wash my hands. He just came out the mop closet now. Guess who came out the mop closet behind him 2 minutes later?
So one or two things coming out that mop closet behind him.
A punk came out that mop closet 2 minutes behind him. He ended up messing with another boy. And I know for a fact, he's messing with this officer. I think it's like 2 or 3 that he's messing with. I don't know 100%, but I know one for a fact he's messing with because I caught this man in the laundry room. You feel me? And I was like, hey, bro, you already know what time it is. And I hauled ass. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact he was messing with a female while he in here messing with boys. So no disrespect to the women that work there. No, I don't kill them. Ain't no way, man.
This is my last question. I'm gonna cut this video right here because this question gonna lead into another video.
But are we just talking about prison? Cause it's jail.
Oh, jail or prison is all the same.
Jail officers don't really got the time.
Nah,
they can't really be sneaking around.
Just prison. This question is just prison.
Okay.
This question is just prison.
Okay.
How long you been locked up? How much time you did altogether?
Altogether, like right under 11 years.
You did 11. I did 10. All them years. Have you ever had staff relations?
No, I never got caught messing with an officer. A lot of people thought I got caught messing with. She wasn't an officer. She actually worked. I was in the law library, and she was staff in the law library. It was a white chick. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really have no big chest, but she had a fat, stupid rear end. You feel me? And everybody was messed up about her. So when they come to the library, I know this deep down why I got moved though, bro.
I remember this.
Cause this is what I was saying. I got in trouble at the main unit and I had to go to the west unit. So I'm in the law library. She cool as fuck. They keep an officer in the library too at all times. They're both cool with me. I'm not trying to push on this chick. It's just me and this chick vibing a little too hard in here. Mm-hmm. But the officer know that I'm not getting close. I'm not touching her. We just hanging out in this bitch. You feel me? Well, she started doing some weird stuff, right? I'm in the camp where it's a long wing and it's a whole bunch of gates you gotta walk through, you feel me? Because you got death row and I'm at a death row and CM camp, you feel me? But I'm in open population. So she would come down there, bro, after child, cause you know you work there, you go to child from the library and you go back after child and go back, right? Cause the people in the library here gotta work more because you're dealing with death row inmates. You know what I'm saying? So she would start coming down there to get us from the child hall, bruh. And this was after everybody done. They'll come up to the library for like a month or two, and they're like, "Yo, bro, what's up with her, bro? She fucked up about you." And now word done spread on the compound, bruh. I had people coming from other camps like, "Yo, what? People I was in jail with, Mango, bruh. Bro, I heard about you messing with a chick in the library." And I was like, what? I ain't even mess with her, you feel me? But we was too close, you know what I'm saying? But I never did anything sexual with this woman. Just gossip, that's all it is. And unfortunately, people can't hold their tongue. People love to talk. So I end up, this is what they said happened, bro. I let my homeboy borrow a pair of gym shorts. So boom, when he bring them back to me, he put them underneath my mat. That's why I got moved from FSP main unit to the West unit. Okay. Because a pair of gym shorts underneath my mat. Don't make no sense. But that's the excuse they use.
They needed something. They
retarded. dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, man.
Let's just say I have had staff relationship, not a staff relations. But I'm gonna say that for a whole nother video. We can get into that one. But I had a pretty good one. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.